My name is Daniel Geen. I'm a self-taught software engineer, and in this video I will explain exactly how I guaranteed myself a job through company-specific projects. I'll also go through some examples to get the point across. The main idea behind these projects is to blow expectations out of the water. You want to become the best candidate for the job. The more extreme you go, the higher the chance that you get a job interview and thus the job. Now, to start, let's say that you come across a job application that you really like. We'll say it's for real estate. Look to the description and write down the tools and practices they use. Then come up with a project idea based on those tools and the company's main product. So you could build a mini clone of the software they use, or a similar product like comparing nearby house prices. Build the projects with the tools they use, so like the programming languages and the methodologies they use. For example, if they use Go for the backend, React for the front end, AWS for hosting, maybe Nginx, you would use those. Then I suggest focusing on one feature at a time, like the front end and back end of viewing nearby house prices, then expanding from there. So you want to make a foundation that you can expand from, if that makes sense. And try to keep some documentation explaining your setup and endpoint descriptions. The purpose of doing all this is to show that you understand the tools they use and that you're ambitious. If you chose to make a mini clone, try to one-up it. For example, if their main software revolved around house prices and you chose to only build out the feature for comparing nearest or nearby house prices, build on top of that like a ranking system to show that you can bring innovative ideas. The time it takes creating projects depends on whether you knew the tools beforehand, but you should expect to spend at least 3 weeks or more. After you have a finished project with documentation, send a personalized message to the recruiter saying why you are a good fit for this role and made a special project just for them. Attach the project and docs you made, and also message any other company contacts that you can find. Finally, after you did all of this work, you're going to at least get an interview. If it's big tech, make sure you have studied LeetCode. If it's not big tech, you can usually expect a behavioral interview and possibly a very easy coding problem and some questions maybe. These projects guaranteed me a job because you do so much work that they would be crazy to turn you down for at least an interview. Worst case, you don't get a job, but you made a really good project that you added to your portfolio that makes you even more enticing to the next one, and you become an even better developer. Best case, you get the job and you're able to negotiate a even higher pay because you demonstrated your skills beforehand. Either way though, you win.